What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, Liberty Lovers. This is my day 14 quarantine video. I'm actually shooting it the next day, which will be my day 15. But I forgot my phone, man. We had such a great time yesterday. I got my truck, the alignment, because I replaced the total front end and everything. And so I needed to get alignment. So I got my truck aligned. Yay. Don't have to take the wife's vehicle everywhere. And then my little brother's been on me about going to get rid of some skeet. So we went out there 8 deep. I brought all the kids. I was actually very, very happy that very happy how gun safe they were. They, never moved with it. They pointed it down. Kept the finger off the trigger. There were 6 different ones out there. We had, AR 20 gauge, 22, 9, 40, 380, 9, 40, 380, 22, 20, and the AR. Yeah. And we don't go much with the whole family. Just in the rounds for the AR. That was $50 or whatever. So we don't go too much. But me and my boys will go. We'll have the vest on, helmet, backpacks, and just like conditioning and stuff like this. But so it was a really good time. I so mad I forgot my camera. I wanted to video me, the 2-year-old with the 22. At first, the oldest, the 12-year-old, the oldest loved every single one. It seemed like the bigger the recoil, the more he wanted to do it. The 12 was worse than the AR. The 20 gauge was worse than the AR, but it's got a little kick. But the 22 it's a Merlin. A Marlin, sorry. Merlin the Wizard. It was a Marlin 22. It's from the 70s, I want to say, like this. It was a friend of mine's dad's. He needed the money. I bought it. I've sold it back to him a couple times, but he's not getting it back anymore. It's automatic. It's amazing. I love it. It's a good little gun. It's perfect for squirrels. Raccoons, things like this. Good pest gun. I don't hit the squirrels in my yard or anything like that. I don't want them to eat in my garden, but I throw out feed and I try to keep them full and stuff. But if we go squirrel hunting or something like to eat, then it's perfect for that. Snakes, excellent for snakes. We've seen a couple of those in the yard. We pretty much live in a swamp, so there's houses and neighborhoods, but in actuality, it's the wetlands. So perfect little pest thing. So the baby is seeing, the AR and the 40 and the 9 things, just boom, just loud and moving, and I could tell he was getting antsy, and I was like, your turn, whatever, and he's like, no. So I went up to, kneel down in front of him. I held it, of course. I just let him pull the action button. But it was just thinking about it. It was such a great time. He wouldn't stop. He was just pop, 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 he's just pull. It was so cool, man. The smile on his face. He was just so happy. So it was pretty cool. But yeah. So that was my day 14. I'm about to show a little bit of it. But before I show, I wanna show this. I got this in the mail a couple days ago. It is from here, patriotshit.com, and a Citizen Man. He's an awesome content creator. Y'all should definitely go check him out. But I used his promo code, and I want to say I saved 25% or something like this. Maybe not that much. Maybe 15. Anyways, I got you ordered 5 patches, you get 1 free. And so this is the one I got for free. I like that one right there, the Antifa. Yeah, that's a good one. And of course the Guy Fawkes. This was the free one. It's hilarious. A Red Wings merit badge. Definitely ordered that. And this one's a keychain. It's got Velcro on the back. You can use it for that, but it's a keychain, and that's pretty kick-ass right there. I really like that one. That one's really cool. That's what it's all about, people. It's all about standing up for that. But see, I got these kind of hats right here. I can't really wear them with my dreads. I need to get me like a what's those called? But you know, my hats. Let's see. My other one. A visor. I need to get a visor so my dreads can go out the top. But you can get these hats, and they got Velcro. See. So you can use these patches for hats, whatever, or you can use them for this. Boom, boom. Which I think I'm hook that up right there. I really like that. Maybe I gotta take the Velcro off the back of these. I like that. I like the colors of that. That matches. But they're definitely a commie shit bag. Yeah, so anyways, this was a Christmas gift from my brother, because he's fucking amazing. And that's I built. That's the G19 Gen 5 with the True Glows. Them True Glows are gangster. I mean, in the complete dark. No light at all. Zero light. It glows. You can see. I mean, you can aim. But, yeah, so that was one of the toys right there. And I got for the tack light. And, I didn't put this in there. We were all it was starting to sprinkle and it was getting late. And I didn't put that in there. I didn't realize my sights were still up. But yeah, it was great. This is a really good bag. It's got the Velcro. I can hold it nice and snug. Tuck it in. It's got a flap right here, so you can actually put a couple, three like this. I want to get a tack shoddy, but all in time. I need to put all that stuff up, but I got this right here. Every morning when I wake up, I see this, right? Boom, 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 boom. My side of the bed's a little messy, so I'm not going to show it too much. But every morning I wake up and I look at an eagle. And then when I leave the room, my wife made me this. She made me that for, I think, not my birthday. I think my birthday last year. And that was pretty cool. It's a canvas. She flipped the canvas inside out so it had the frame. She vinyled that stencil. She printed and vinyled it on the canvas and then painted it black. So it was pretty cool. Gold would have been real cool, obviously, because everything trumps gold, and it's got that Godfather look. So, as of right now, I still think he's got our country and us in his best interest. I hopefully, if you know anything about this cat right here, Just Another Brandon with Just Another Channel, he got the Paul Revere Award from AJ at the InfoWars, and he stood up to Joe Biden when he went over there, when Joe, went to Texas. And that's a lie, Joe, that's a lie. And then he was with some girls that got kicked out of the Bernie rally because Bernie was talking about the Green New Deal and carbon emissions and things like this. and they yell, sell your 3 Airbuses, you know, because the hypocrisy in these people are ridiculous. And then when it's on your side or your team, you know, you fight for the hypocrisy. It's really silly. But you know, some believe what you want about Trump, whatever. I don't think there's anything in my 35 years of life that I could compare him to, you know. But whatever. Anyways, so I don't know. Just another channel, just another Brandon. He's wanting to do a 10 million man march on the Capitol on 4th of July, and I really think you know, we was talking about that. Let's see, the other night. It might have been, it was him and Chase the Patriot on Ricky White's show. Y'all, Ricky White has like 60 something subscribers. You should definitely go subscribe to Ricky White. He comes on either before or after Chase the Patriot. If you're not subscribed to Chase the Patriot, you definitely got to do that too. I mean, that's like an excellent. It's an hour almost every day. Every once in a while, he'll take a day off. You know, he's doing something with his family. But every day, you know, I mean, he's in an American tie and a white T-shirt. It looks like a newsroom. You know, it's in his house. Every day he does this. You know, I believe he's a teacher. You know, he's all about teaching the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. So anyways, him and Brandon were talking on Ricky White. RICKYWHITE. Ricky White. He's got 60-something subscribers as of right now, 68, 69, 70. But you could just jump on there and talk to people. It's really fun. You can either call in or through Streamlabs, StreamYards. You could just click on the link and then boom, you're talking to people. And it's really awesome because you're talking to like-minded people. You know, I could talk to anybody and everybody, but to have the same conversation that I want to have is very, very seldom. So go check that out. But Chase suggested maybe not the capital, DC, but maybe the capital of each state, especially if this quarantine and stuff is still going on, because they're checking in the state line right here, and I mean, everybody has to get your temperature checked. You have to pull over to go into Texas, right? I mean, right there, you know. So, and which is scary, you know. Like I was telling the guy at the gas station, the guy is from India or Pakistan. One of the workers from Pakistan, the owner's from India, I think. Him and his nephew, I'm real cool with them. It's pretty much the only gas station I go to forever now. And anytime they need something, I help them out and do whatever I can do for them. So he was telling me that this morning he woke up at 5 o'clock to open a store and was just crying, and he didn't open the store till 11 this afternoon. His brother told him, don't worry about the store. He has one overseas. Like, don't you even worry about the store, you know. Worry about your family. And so I don't know if we're going to be able to. I totally want to do the 10 million man march. That's what I was trying to say. So he tells me the story. He's like, in my country, there's like this poem or this saying, and there's some chickens at the market, and the chicken sees all the other chickens before it. When the cage gets right there, it shows up, like the door slides open and the cage is right there, and the chicken goes in it because they're curious. They got a little bitty feet. Boom, the cage is closed, and then the chicken is never seen again. So when it was the last chicken's turn, the cage, boom, the door slide open, the cage was right there, there was some feed, and the chicken walked up to it and remembered all those other chickens. So it just laid down and closed its eyes. And the chicken thought it would be fine. But in reality, he still got caught. So he's like, because I told him, I was like, man, I've been unplugged. I ain't really, you know, the Dr. Kaufman's interviews are going around. There's been so many people like proving it's fuckery. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to switch back to these. So, and he's like, nah, man, don't be the chicken that closed its eyes but still ends up with the ramifications. And I said, you know, I hear you, and you know, you're right. I guess the numbers are like 400,000 in America. Only 20,000 out of 400,000 is cured, and I think 12,000 has perished. And, I get the argument. What about, can you trust those numbers? Do you think that's factual? Blah, blah, blah. And, people have been going to hospitals and showing they're empty. But this is the thing. There's some areas that don't even have, some counties that don't even have any cases yet. And so, of course, those hospitals are going to be empty. And I mean, like I say, I try to look at everything with an open eye, open mind. I definitely am 100% for questioning everything, 100%. But, I just, I don't know, man. I told him, I said, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be the chicken. We take all the precautions. I said, but, what does scare me the most is, and I probably said this every last couple videos, is we can look at past events. I mean, even the Vegas event, right after the event, there was these structures erected in New York and other major cities, Chicago, I believe, and I think California. That it was like a scanner. It like X-rayed you. It showed if you had a weapon. It had some kind of device built in where if you had some kind of big boom, it detected it. Heat censored. I guess like, even if you had like say a joint in your pocket, that heat sensor would see that, and those started to. I mean, let's not forget how many millions of dollars each one cost. But those went up. I mean, right after the Las Vegas event, those were up in cities. So that was already planned. Then you got the PNAC. They said they needed another Pearl Harbor style type event to pass the Patriot Act, and so we can look at these past events and see that we definitely lose liberties and freedoms. And yes, people will perish, things, people need to be held accountable. So many people think people like Gates is just a saint. Maybe even Soros is good, but you could follow their money trail and see that 100% is tied to this thing. I'm not saying this thing's fake. I'm saying it's not. The media is definitely being dishonest. The media is hyping it up and things, and they're calling it a virus, but I think it's worse than they're saying it is. But anyways, at the same time, I say it's a bogus or a hoax because I don't think it's just like a virus. Like I don't. It's a bio attack. It's a bio weapon, 100%. And we need to hold these people reliable. But that's not going to happen, and we're going to end up losing the liberties and freedoms. And that's what I'm scared of the most. But anyways, this is my day 14. Thanks for checking it out, guys. I'll definitely make sure I have my camera next time we go. It was just a real beautiful thing for my kids to get out. We went out to the country. The next house is, a mile away or whatever. And we just set our targets, aimed towards the ground, and had an excellent time. People, only me and whoever was taking their turn, even if it was a teenager, my buddy, I was trying to be the instructor guy there because, true story, several years ago, out where we were at, that's my dad's house, my biological dad's house, and I call both my dads. Like, at 2 years old, I had a stepdad, and I'm 35, so my entire life, so I'm fortunate to have two dads, and I love each one of them the same. Like, they're both my dad, right? So, but my biological dad, they were all in the living room kitchen, and my stepmom had walked by, and right as soon as she passed the door, an AR round went through the roof, and because they live in a trailer, went through the roof and cracked the marble entrance, little foyer area, and if she was 10 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds slower or whatever behind, she might have would have got hit. Probably would have got hit. So I do take this very serious. I don't, I keep everything locked up, put up. It's a hobby. It's fun, and it's our Second Amendment right that's endowed by our Creator. And I I fully practiced our rights, so. But thanks for stopping by. Everyone should get into this. I mean, every paycheck you put $10 up. Next thing you know, it might be a year or so, but next thing you know, you got one of these. So y'all have a great day. Peace.